Hello, Eagle fans. Chris Hooks here in Greensboro, North Carolina for the International Freedom Games on the campus of North Carolina A&T University. Again, I'm Chris Hooks with the NCCU Sports Network, joined by Ashley McCoy, who literally just got done with her 100-meter prelim race. And Ashley, your thoughts on the race? You were able to get the win and move on to the finals tomorrow.
Yes, but my prelims wasn't that great. I didn't get out as I thought I was going to do, but hopefully I'll do better tomorrow.
When you look at your goal for this weekend, was there a certain time you were trying to get to in the 100?
I was hoping to get to 11.5. I don't know what for sure my time was today, but tomorrow I'm going to get there.
When you look at the weather forecast for tomorrow, it's supposed to rain. I know that can certainly cause some havoc as far as preparation and getting stretched and all that. Do you worry about that, or is that just one of those things you're just going to go out and run your race?
I worry about it, but then again, I know I have to get out and run my race like I'm supposed to. So,
when you look at the competition here, it's got to be pretty good for you as a sophomore that you're out here beating the members of A&T. It looks like Hampton's here amongst other schools. That's got to feel pretty good for you.
Yeah, it does. I'm really excited for myself.
Well, good luck the rest of the weekend. We'll talk to you when you get back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Ashley McCoy, sophomore from Wilmington, North Carolina, as she looks to take down the 100-meter dash here at the International Freedom Games. Chris Hooks here of the NCCU Sports Network, joined by junior from Roxboro, North Carolina, Nealie Whitt, who won the discus here at the International Freedom Games in Greensboro with a distance of 168 feet. His best this year was back at Duke last week, where he threw 172 feet, just 12 inches away from Eric Small's school record. Nealie, I know that the distance may not have been what you really wanted as far as the discus, but you got the win, and that's another win in your belt here this year.
Yeah, so basically I was just dealing with the wind today. Dealing with discus, you got to throw against the wind, and basically the wind was going in the opposite direction. It was just taking some pretty good throws I had and taking them not where I wanted. But as long as I'm staying consistent around 168 feet and up, then I'm on track.
Coach Smalls, was he, I guess, complimentary of your throwing today, where you wanted to be as far as technique and everything else?
Basically, I'm suffering from a foot injury, but, you know, with ice and therapy and stuff, it's getting a little bit better. But at the same time, you know, I got to deal with that. My technique was not everywhere I wanted today, but it was okay. You know, I got one throw 168 feet. Then after that, the wind started, you know, taking over the discus, and I couldn't get what I needed.
Have you spoken with Coach Smalls, maybe even joked a little bit about how you're chasing his school record?
Oh, yeah. I told him last year I was going to try to get his record. You know, we go back and forth joking and stuff, you know. That's my coach and stuff. So having this record, you know, it'll just show that he's doing what he needs to be doing also. So one day maybe I can show somebody how to, you know, break the record once I break the school record here.
What is your all-time record as far as what are you going for? What is your goal to get here at North Carolina Central?
So basically I got a year left. So basically this year I'm trying to go at least 177 and above. 175 would be good too, but 177 is probably my final goal, you know, having that we only have 2 more meets left. Next year I want to open up with at least 168, 170, and possibly leave here going at least mid 180s, low 180s. You know, once the technique gets right, it's not possible. It's, you know, anything's possible.
All right, Nealie, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the win in the discus, and we wish you the best of luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
That's Nealie Whitt of the men's track and field team here at North Carolina Central, winning the discus here at the International Freedom Games. Chris Hooks here of the NCCU Sports Network. We are live at the International Freedom Games here in Greensboro, North Carolina, on the campus of North Carolina A&T State University. Joined now by the head coach of the men's and women's track and field team, Mike Lawson. Coach, what was your main goal coming here this weekend as far as competition in the 2011 season?
Well, one of my main goals, Chris, was hoping for very good weather, which we do have good weather. We've got a pretty good wind. But the next goal that I had set was hoping that the youngsters or the kids could get good starts. So far, that's not happening. I don't know if their level of concentration is off, or, you know, maybe because the meet it's not a lot of teams here, so they got to get their concentration up. But we're struggling a little bit coming out on the blocks to execute in our race.
Ashley McCoy came out, won her 100-meter dash prelim race. Your thoughts on that race and your goal for her this weekend as far as time?
Well, basically, Chris, on that race, she worked too hard. She shouldn't have to work that hard. and she had a bad start. That was probably her worst start. If she goes back into, she'll go back into the finals. Her and also Joanne, they'll go back into the finals and execute the start, and then her race will be easy. Then she can get a time in. It's about time. We're trying to get our times down. We're trying to shave off probably another. She's running 11:67, and we're trying to go at least 11:50.
Overall, what are some other things you're trying to accomplish this weekend? Is there anybody that you kind of had your eye on here at North Carolina Central thinking, all right, they're going to have a good weekend?
Okay, yeah, we got the Lucretia Gore. She's going to do well in the 200. Crystal Shepard, she's trying to go under 54 seconds in the 400. We have Jamal Jones on the men's side is trying to go 47 low in the 400 also. So, and then our relays are trying to better their time. But right now, this is more about individual races this weekend.
With the weather possibly being really bad on Saturday, what's your focus there, and how do you cope with a rainy situation?
Whew, it's going to be hard. Well, we can, if it's raining and no wind and not cold, we may get by, but the times are going to be slow.
Is this a track, and I don't know the surfaces as far as tracks very well, is this a track that holds water very well? Does ours comparatively hold water very well? Does it make it slippery, or is this going to be a slippery surface if it does rain?
Well no, it actually drains really good. Our track drains really good too. This track reacts by the sun, and if the sun, it's a hard surface, but when the sun comes out and kind of warms it up a little bit, it becomes fast. Our track stays pretty much neutral all the time. It's more of a softer track, but it gives you good training and also good competition.
All right, Coach, best of luck. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.
That's head coach Mike Lawson of the men's and women's track and field team here at North Carolina Central. So long, Eagle fans.